The riots in Los Angeles have continued for a second day as protesters have taken to the streets to demand that ICE stop the illegal arrests and deportation of Latino citizens. For 7 days now, ICE have been swarming the city to snatch up alleged illegal immigrants and deport them illegally to an El Salvadorian death camp. Protests have turned so violent that a curfew has been put in place. Similar protests have been held across the U.S., including New York, Seattle, Chicago, Austin, Las Vegas, and Washington, D.C. The mayor of Spokane, Washington, announced a state of emergency and a curfew after protesters blocked roads to protest ICE activity. In all of this build up to the 5501 protests that are scheduled to take place soon, the so-called No Kings protests, the name 5501 means 50 protests, 50 states, one movement, according to the group's website. No Kings represents an adamant rejection of the growing fascist power of the Trump regime. In the last few months, it has been consolidating power and meting out punishment against anyone who has dared oppose the will of Trump himself. This is scheduled to take place the same day as the military parade by Trump to celebrate himself and the military's power he's wielding upon the public. Officially, it celebrates the 250 years of the U.S. military and Trump's 79th birthday. Reports claim that the parade is expected to be the largest in Washington, D.C. that has witnessed in decades. There's expected to be 7 million pounds of vehicles and weaponry, as well as a price tag of potentially in the tens of millions of dollars. The military has already begun reinforcing roads to accommodate the increased weight load of military vehicles. Already, the U.S. military is being mobilized to suppress the will of the American people. It's been reported that 700 Marines will be deployed to LA within 2 days, according to U.S. Northern Command. An official statement said, when called up for this mission, the battalion underwent additional training specific to this mission. The training included de-escalation, crowd control, and understanding the standing rules for the use of force. These rules govern the use of force by military personnel during missions to support law enforcement inside the U.S. U.S. Northern Command's rules note that forces themselves do not conduct civilian law enforcement functions. The Marines are bolstering a deployment of about 2,000 National Guard troops currently on active duty and helping ICE agents and another 2,000 Guard members who will be ready for duty Thursday afternoon, according to Major General Scott Sherman, who is leading the task force. This helps tear the mask off the U.S. military as a service created to defend the American people. What we see right here is very clearly the U.S. military being used to suppress the public, outright being used to suppress the will of the people, to oppose the use of law enforcement to make illegal arrests and detentions that violate the Constitution. The U.S. military, the service members, swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, and yet here they are actively seeking to help suppress that Constitution and actively suppress its own people and rebelling against those who would violate the very same Constitution. Can we be surprised at all that the U.S. military is used to suppress the rights of tens of millions of people around the world every year? In countless wars, they have been used to suppress the rights of individuals and rights of countries to self-determination and to be free of imperialism. The U.S. military was never created to support freedom or to help defend the American people. It has always been a tool of oppression by the capitalist class. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.